Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of September 25th through the 27th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to check the description box, below on ways to reach me. Okay. So, central issue, heart of the matter, we have the Hanged Man. We have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups. We have the King of Wands, the Druid or the Hierophant, Strength, Nine of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Alright, so I feel like this weekend maybe you are wanting to be in isolation, or you're wanting time out, time to yourself. I feel like you may be needing time to sort things out or to think about things, or it can be flipped. Maybe someone has left you on hold to think about things. It seems like there was an opportunity, definitely maybe coming from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could be something romantic, or it could be any opportunity. But it does look like whatever this opportunity is, you are taking time to think about it first. Or someone wants to think about whatever you offered to them. I feel that there also could be some sort of sexual energy. Somebody might have a D on their mind, or somebody thinking about how they're going to give it to you. The thing is that even though I do see like that sexual desire, it also looks like there's a spiritual and an emotional connection to someone that you may have. It looks like you're also possibly waiting for a response. So especially if you applied for something, or you had an interview, whatever it is, it looks like maybe you're waiting for a response. I feel like you're not going to get an answer off the bat. I feel like there's going to be some more waiting. I also feel like whatever information you are trying to get or find out about someone, like you're only allowed to receive so much information, or someone is only allowed to share so much. Someone also may be trying to follow some sort of rules. So I feel like maybe someone is restricted from talking about something or opening up and sharing some sort of information. Yeah, I feel like you guys are dealing with restrictions or delays. Even if you are the one being requested for some more information, I feel that you are withholding some sort of information, or you're trying to wait. You're like, well, I don't want to volunteer this information off the bat. Let me just kind of wait and see if they're going to need it. So again, going back to anything that you may have applied to, and you were like, man, if I tell them this, what if they tell me no? Or what if, whatever, it might complicate things. So you're like, I don't want to complicate things. Let me kind of wait and see if they're even going to ask for the information before I volunteer it. So I feel like there is some sort of restrictions going on, or self-restraint. Now, for some of you, this also looks like a situation where I feel like somebody is trying to give something up, make some sort of sacrifice, or someone is wanting to remain celibate. Maybe someone's fasting. Maybe it's just spiritual. Maybe someone is trying to do this permanently. I don't know. But it does look like someone is trying to hold back from or hold on to their vow of celibacy. Maybe you've made some sort of rules for yourself and you're like, no, I have to abide by these rules. I'm not giving in to that. Or, you know, so something's going on where I feel like you are trying to restrict yourself from something that you desire, or someone. If it's not something sexual, it could be in regards to your diet or eating habits or drinking. Like someone is like, I'm not drinking this weekend, or I heard Rosh Hashanah. So I don't know, and I probably said that so wrong. I don't know. I think, to my knowledge, this may be a Jewish holiday. I don't know if it is something that is, if it was just for a few days or if it is for like a month or something. But someone may be doing something for the sake of their religious beliefs or traditional beliefs, but it looks like it could pertain to sex or drinking or anything that is considered what do you call it? I want to say kosher, something that doesn't seem kosher. It also could be a front, like let's say for instance you live by yourself, but you have parents in front of you, and maybe they're coming to visit or something, and you're like, oh, I have to put on this front while my parents are here. So someone is not indulging like they normally do. Or someone is in a professional environment, but there's some sort of temptation there, or someone is tempted to act unprofessional, but someone is like, no, I'm going to hold my tongue, or I'm going to remain professional. Those of you that are in relationships, oh, hang on one second. Okay, those of you that are in relationships, you could be getting faced with temptation, or your partner is, and someone is like, no, I'm committed, and someone is trying to hold on to their promise or their vows, or their commitment. So someone is, I feel like, resisting temptation. I also feel that if someone is trying to come back into the picture, I feel like this is past energy, because I feel like maybe you've been hurt by this person before, or you might have trust issues with this person. There may be trust issues in general. Maybe even if it's not someone from the past, if it's someone new, maybe something's going on where you start to think about how somebody hurt you in the past. Someone is making excuses as to why they can't do something. I mean, I do feel that this person was emotionally scarred. I don't know if I'm picking up on your energy or someone around you, but I do feel like someone was emotionally scarred. If it's you, I feel like you don't trust fire signs because of something that they did, or maybe it's a particular fire sign, or just because one fire sign did you dirty. Now, when you meet another fire sign, you're like, oh, I don't deal with fire signs at all. So I feel like that's just an excuse. Something is also trying to get you to overcome, like Spirit is trying to help you overcome some sort of insecurities or doubts that you may have as well. I feel too there, like you might get inspired, or someone is sent into your life to inspire you or to help you overcome some sort of fears or obstacles that are in your way, but that are caused by yourself. I I feel too that, again, you might be closed off or just wanting to be left alone. I don't know what's going on. If you're single and you're open to dating people, but it's just that the people who are approaching you, they aren't cutting it. I feel like you're bored with these offers, or you are wanting someone, you're wanting to have a particular type of connection or some sort of chemistry, and these people just don't meet it. Maybe people aren't your physical type. Something's going on. Maybe attraction is something's going on in regards to attraction. But I feel like you might be getting close. If you're the one getting offers, you're being closed off because there's not an emotional connection to these individuals that are trying to approach you. Spiritually, I feel like spirit guides are trying to get your attention, trying to get you to notice something, but something's going unnoticed. So you might have unusual things happening around your home, any type of unusual spiritual experiences, but you don't really notice it because you're just too distracted or you're too caught up with something else emotionally. I'm getting stubborn energy. I feel like maybe you could be someone trying to get people to open up and to talk about their feelings, but people are refusing to do that, or someone in particular. I also feel that somebody is trying to give advice. You might be trying to give advice to people, but people are reluctant to follow, or people don't really believe what you are advising them to do. They're like, they don't trust your advice, or you aren't trusting someone's advice. If someone was done wrong, I feel like they're having a hard time trusting again. Yeah. So overall there could be some sort of emotional blockages, or something is preventing you from moving forward, either in a relationship or in any situation. There's an emotional blockage. You also could be getting promoted, or like someone is like, well, we want to promote you. Are you interested? You might start feeling like, why do you want to promote me? Or I don't have the skills. I'm not ready to be promoted. I don't know if I'm ready for that responsibility. So if you're getting if you're ready for a promotion, well, you don't feel like you're ready for a promotion, but the people at the company might feel that you are, and you don't feel like, if you don't feel like it, then I feel like you aren't giving them an answer, or you're stalling. Now, I also feel that someone has cold feet about commitment. Someone right now just wants to have fun. So if you start pressuring someone, I feel like they're going to back into a corner. And they're going to be like, I just want to have fun. I'm not ready for commitment. But they're also using a past relationship as an excuse. So I also feel that if someone is trying to help you, you might be refusing someone's help. Somebody doesn't want to take someone's gesture. Someone is trying to leave a kind gesture. It could be a compliment, and someone is just like, stop it. I don't believe you. Or someone is trying to help pay for something, and you're like, no, let me figure it out first. I don't really need it. Someone is, yeah, I feel like you're being standoffish or closed off in regards to some sort of acts of kindness, or or someone's doing this to you. I just saw someone, or heard rather, someone say, I don't want to get addicted. So someone maybe doesn't want to get addicted to drugs, alcohol, or a relationship. So yeah, somebody could be wanting you to try something and you're like, I don't want to get addicted. Or what if I get addicted? I don't want to get addicted to something my first time trying. If it's relationship related, someone that you're still stuck on, and they come back into the picture and they're trying to sleep with you, and you're like, I know if I sleep with this person, it's a wrap, you know, I'm gonna be addicted to this relationship again, and I don't want that. So yeah, I feel like you guys are trying to resist some sort of temptation as well. Or you don't want to accept some sort of offering. Someone wants to help and you're like, no, let me figure it out first. I feel too, even if someone is figuring, maybe if I tell them how I feel first and it'll help this person open up, I feel like this person still is not going to open up because they're not ready to. I also feel like somebody is getting invited to do something, but they don't want to do that because, you know, let's say you, again, going back to, you're trying to leave drinking alone. People might be asking you out and you're like, no, I don't want to, because I know if I go out with them, I'm going to end up drinking, and I said I wasn't going to drink this weekend, or I'm trying to do better. So something like that is going on. Someone also doesn't want to be seen. Someone is embarrassed about something. Someone does not want to admit the truth. They're not acknowledging, but they're not denying it either. Somebody may still be thinking about a fire sign, or a fire sign may still be thinking about you, but maybe it's over. Or maybe someone lives at a distance. I feel too like if someone is communicating with you or sending you messages, maybe you're not going to respond right off the bat. I do feel like someone is healing. Someone also might be trying to protect you. So, like, say if someone got distant, it could be because they don't want to hurt you. Maybe they're still, they feel like they're still healing from something else that ended, and they don't want to get you involved, or they just don't want to hurt you. So they're trying to keep you at a distance until they have figured out what they want. Somebody is also embarrassed to talk about some sort of abuse. Someone could have been in an abusive relationship, or were abused as a child but doesn't want to talk about it. Or someone is abusing themselves through drugs or alcohol, but they're afraid to talk about it, even though someone is encouraging them to talk about these things and say, hey, you should share this with people. You could help so many people. Somebody doesn't want to talk about it because of their image. And then, yeah, I just kind of get that someone is also obsessively thinking about someone, but is too afraid to come forward. All right, so let's pull some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have Angel of Strength, Deceit, 7th Chakra, Archangel Uriel, overall energy, attachment. Yeah, I feel like someone is trying to detach from a bad habit, whether it is a person or a place, or from going somewhere. Someone feels like they maybe lose control when they open up or let their guards down. So I do feel like someone's strength is being tested. You're showing some sort of self-restraint. Someone might be trying to seduce you or lure you into doing something that you really don't want to do, especially if you are evolving or going through some sort of spiritual awakening. I don't know. It's like maybe you're having to distance yourself from certain people because your crown chakra, it has awakened. So someone may have had some sort of kundalini awakening, where and maybe something happened overnight. So you might be trying to clear or cleanse your energy or purify yourself, or like just trying to reset in general. Maybe you just see things completely differently. It looks like you're looking at the old you and you're like, who is this person? Or I'm not this person anymore. Or it's like the real you is emerging. You could also be deceit too, just like maybe you're not ready for people to know that you're going through some sort of changes or some sort of transformation. But yeah, it looks like there's a strong spiritual message for some of you out there. It's like having some sort of awakening and trying to get rid of certain attachments rather. It looks like sometimes you might feel like a slave, or like you have to hold on to some sort of image, but you're being encouraged to just be real. Some of you are still trying to deceive people or wear a mask. It's like maybe you aren't quite ready to reveal this new you. So I feel like that is, a strong message for those of you that are going through some sort of changes and trying to distance yourself from certain people. But it also looks like if someone is trying to remain loyal, someone could be trying to get manipulated into doing something that they don't want to do. So you're having to exercise your inner strength. You also might be taking a high road in some way, shape, or form. Some of you have also been doing some sort of studying or researching, and maybe you feel like you've been deceived. Maybe you're asking, how did you get deceived? I just feel like now you're seeing truth, or now you're seeing a light. If you are being pushed away, I might be picking up on the other person's energy and what they're going through or how they're feeling. Yeah, so for the most part, someone does not want to be deceived into something, or someone is too awakened to fall for something. They're like, I'm too awakened to fall for this deception, whatever this is. Yeah, And I'm also seeing 5s a lot and a 7. So 555 could be significant or some sort of synchronistic number that you're seeing over the weekend. And 5s are about changes. So you could be undergoing some sort of changes. Let me pull out one more for you guys. So yeah, I feel like it's best to use your intuition to make any type of decisions. You also may just be feeling emotionally overwhelmed about some things. And so I'm getting here though, whatever you're being deceived about, let your intuition tell you what to do. Because some of you guys are already spiritually aware, or your senses are going to be heightened or more sensitive this weekend. So listen to that. Yeah. So hopefully these messages make sense. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.